What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And tonight, man, I'm going to talk about tonight's Eastern Conference Game 2. You had the number 2 seed Toronto Raptors beating the number 7 seed Orlando Magic 111 to 82. This is the Toronto Raptors team that I know, man. This is the Toronto Raptors team that I honestly picked to come out of the Eastern Conference this year. You know, Kawhi Leonard is something, people will be sleeping on Kawhi, man. I know he had the whole thing, with the San Antonio Spurs last year, where he didn't really play like that and they had all kind of issues going on. You know, and I know this year he played, but he didn't play like a lot because, they didn't play him on back-to-backs and he had a lot of load management this year. But, man, Kawhi Leonard, man, is a top 5 player in this league, man. And when you talk about somebody who could score effortlessly offensively and somebody who is a lockdown defender on the defensive end, like, people sleep and forget about how good he really is, man. This is a guy who went toe-to-toe with LeBron in the NBA Finals against my Miami Heat, and won Finals MVP. You know, like he could get it, man. He could go to the hole. He could post up. He got a pull up jump and he could shoot the three, man. And tonight, Kyle Lowry finally decided to play basketball. Like after game 1, he was sitting up there, had the same amount of points as me. Tonight he had a solid game, man. And Pascal Siakam, he really did his thing tonight. It's funny that the Magic just kept leaving Marc Gasol wide open, like he can't shoot a three. But like he was knocking them threes down tonight, man. And Toronto went back to looking like they supposed to look. Like, I feel like they're a much better team than Orlando Magic. Shout out to the Magic for making the playoffs and especially for taking game 1 in Toronto. And now, granted, they got home court in this series. They about to go home. I know they fans gonna be pumped up. They ain't had a home playoff game in a very long time. But this is the Toronto Raptors team you gotta expect to see, man. I feel like they still gonna take this series, but yeah, like Kyle Lowry got to play, man. Like when he comes out and he looks for his offense like he did tonight, this Toronto Raptors team is very dangerous. When you have the all-around, all-world player in Kawhi, when you have Danny Green who can shoot the three, Pascal Siakam who just gets buckets in bunches. Marc Gasol, who's a playmaker out there who could also shoot the three. You got a bunch of other solid players, that could come in off the bench and do their thing also, man. So that this is Kyle Lowry got to go out there and give this team the hump. He the X factor. If he play like he capable of playing, this team is very dangerous. If he goes out there and has a goose egg or just basically look like he choking in the playoffs once again, this team could surprisingly go out much sooner than people expect them to. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Miami Heat and NBA content, man, throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.